Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. I'm Black Templar. Let's go with this. Right, guys, we're going to take a walk in the fog. Unfortunately, two of my guys are still out because they're, honing their craft. So we've got the same team. It's an easy mission, so we shouldn't be too hard. So let's dive into it.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity.
Crush their
Before
wills,
you
huh?
can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Indeed. And believe it or not, guys, we are closing in to 100 on this series. So basically, Mordheim is practically now the second longest running show on my channel, next to Blood Bowl. Hard to believe that this thing has been running for 100 episodes. I mean, okay, Blood Bowl's had over 200 episodes. They have over, I think it's over 250 plus episodes, but that's how I count, mind you. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had a good count, but this series has been on a long time. And you know what? For 100, I'm going to do the story mission. Come hell or high water, I will do the story mission for number 100. So I think this is number 97. So another 3 more before we reach that. Right. Okay, where we're gonna put you, big guy? Oh, a lot of weird stone here and a lot there. And it's a mirror match. Boo. Boo. Just boo. Right. The zombie brothers are going to go there because they always do. They always go together. The wizard and them and the ghouls will follow suit, and the frog. Right, so it's crush their wills, which is getting my dudes over there. Yeah, not happening. But yeah, guys, hard to believe this. We're nearing 100 episodes of this Mordheim City of the Damned. Quite a feat, if you ask me. To be honest, I didn't think I would reach that far. To be honest, 100 episodes. I thought I'd be dead by what, the mid 50s, but hell, I made it all this way. I mean, okay, I've not come close to completing the axe, but let's be honest, getting this far is pretty impressive. I mean, okay, it's taken a lot of time to build the team, but that's the same with Mordheim, guys. You really need to play Mordheim at least 3 or 4 times, get the vet skills up, and then play properly with the team you're going. What was that? You guys did see something come out of that? Yeah. What the hell was that? Damn, Mordheim. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. I mean, if you're gonna play this game, Mordheim, I strongly suggest, picking a race you're not gonna be serious with, and just get all the vet skills, like do all the the menial quests. Because right now, getting the vet picks from the beginning for my undead has helped a lot. Like, the medic and the money helped a lot. And then once you've sorted out the vet picks to, get your vet points. Because this is the good thing about Mordheim, for those who are unaware. Any vet points you earn from another gang, they'll cross. So basically, for example, let's say I got about 3 vet points from a gang I used previously, which was the Sisters. All 3 of them crossed over to my undead, along with all the other gangs I've played. So, to be frank, if you're gonna play this game, do play this about 3 or 4 times before you get, the vet pick. Because I'll tell you right now, your first time in this game, you're in for a steep learning curve. Because there's no tutorial, it's straight in there and learn. Learn the mechanics, learn your skills, learn your micromanagement. Because in this game, you have to learn micromanagement. You have to. Because if you don't learn the micromanagement side of the game, you're just gonna struggle like hell. I mean, you've seen me literally doing a lot of admin work with my finances. And that's the big part of this game. You have to micromanage all your money, micromanage your gang, also micromanage your stuff. I mean, I know this is late in the day, but if, Necromunda ever gets released, it'll be the same deal. You've got to do a lot of micromanagement. It may seem like to a lot of people, oh, this is tedious and boring. Let me tell you something. It's not. The admin side of it, yes, it's boring as hell. I'll admit that. But it's necessary. And plus the fact, it's thanks to that micromanagement that's made my gang pretty tough. I mean, look at my wizards. I've got one wizard who's going to be fully decked out with new spells and all that. Excuse me, more powerful spells. And this guy here, once the other one is done, he's going to swap over and he's going to start working on his spellcraft. So think about that. It's thanks to all the micromanagement I've been doing that's got my team, into a good state. I mean, okay, there have been some bumps along the road, few ghouls dying, my archer being crippled, and I had to replace him with a new one, which took a while to build, and several things I had to fix. But that's the beauty of this game. It is a game that will punish you for mistakes or help you if you do it right.
A new round has started.
I mean, you think about it, right? If you're careful, you plan your moves, and you pick your battles, your gang could do well. I mean, when you look at each of the gangs, right? The Merc gang, like the humans, they're your jack of all trade gang. They could do anything. They're good speed, they've got decent weapons, they've got decent big guy, so they're decent. Skaven, they're fast as hell. They've got good poison weapons, they're fast. But unfortunately for the Skaven, they're pretty much cowards. Hey, it's Skaven. I mean, that's the gang I tend to use on the tabletop, the Skaven gang. Now, as for the undead, well, you've seen me use them. Immune to fear, immune to panic, immune to alone tests, immune to poison. So basically, they're pretty good all around, but they're slow as hell. And if they lose the vampire, the army just crumbles. Chaos? Yeah, Chaos is another unique group. They've got some very powerful warriors, but they have no shooting attacks. Well, they do have shooting attacks, but they're few and far between, like the undead. And also another problem with the Chaos, their mutations. It is so random what they're going to get. It could be good or bad, so yeah, that's problematic in itself. And also, you gotta remember, their leader is a sorcerer who has a nasty habit of blowing his brains out if he's not careful. The priests, the Simba priests, they've got decent ranged weapons, but unfortunately, they're a bit psychotic. They're about getting in and start bashy, and with little to no armor, they tend to kind of fall apart at times when a sustained barrage hits them. And last but not least, the sisters, armored like tanks. It is true only one person gets a gun weapon, but to be honest, you don't really need it. They're like tanks, they've got good attacking, but they have some problems. Oh, spell it do on me. The bloody cheek! And you missed. You call that throwing an axe? Yeah. This is how you do it. And you're about to die because look what's going to be coming right down your throat. Oh, big guy. Would you care to enlighten him in his folly? Oh, we failed that. And that's just made it worse. You're brave, but also you're an idiot. Good grief. Well, that didn't take long. He didn't have anything, but well, that's their wizard gone. That's one hero down. I mean, we already know they've got that big guy, wizard, and the vampires just figuring out what the last hero is. Although, after that little display, I don't think this group's gonna last too long. And if you're wondering about was there any other races in Mordheim, yes there was. There was actually a few experimental races that GW like released in White Dwarfs and you know, on their website, you know, several experimental races for people to try. I mean, we had the orcs, we had the dwarves, the dwarves and the elves. Unfortunately, all three of them didn't make the game. Oh yeah, and demons, we had them as well, but all of them didn't make the game initially because here's why. Orcs, they were too tough. They were so tough, no one could hurt them. Well, they could be hurt, but you needed a good high roll to hurt them. I mean, the animosity did, you know, have its funny side, but in reality, it's just like you couldn't even hurt them. Oh, axe. Ooh, I'll take that. I think I'll give it to one of my guys to take that. All right, so an axe. Put a trap here, just in case someone decides to show up. Excuse me, what? So yeah, the orcs, I mean, don't get me wrong, the animosity for the orcs was absolutely bloody hilarious. It was. But considering the orcs were toughness 4, strength 4, I mean, they tried to balance rules saying, oh, you only allow like 3 orcs and the rest were goblins. Still didn't matter, those 3 orcs just run rush shot. And the goblins were just there just to... Put it this way, the tactic was the orcs, right? You put the orcs in the front and let them soak up the damage. Because they were near impossible to remove. Oh, oh, hello, oi oi. Can you reach? You cannot. But you can with that. Oh, that's right, the spellcraft. That's helped me big time. That helps a lot. Right, I best retreat, because I think I've just angered him. But yeah, I mean, the only really have with the orcs was you could have 4 orcs, but you couldn't have like shaman orcs. You had to have goblin shamans, and goblin shamans were hilarious. They were just they were batshit insane. I mean, some of the spell casting was utterly nuts. Because the way the orcs work their magic, I recall, was if they rolled a double for their magic casting. Oh no, sorry, it was I think it was single double. I can't remember what it was for magic back in Mordheim's early years. But I do recall it was like if you failed to cast, something bad happened. And with the orcs, it was frequent, like something bad would always happen. And that was the funny thing about the orcs, they were hilarious. But yeah, the the animosity rule was hilarious because you see at the beginning of every fight, right? Every time you started a turn with an orc or a goblin, you had to roll on the animosity table.
A
And
new round has
the
started.
thing that was hilarious was it was like 1 or 2, nothing happened. They shout insults at each other, shouting, "You what?" and all that. Like they're shouting insult. And I do remember a time when I used to play Games Workshop with the orcs, because yeah, I had the experimental rules for the orcs, because I had orcs, and you had to. We sometimes mimic what like have an argument. The second one, like two of like that was 1 or 2. If you rolled a 3 or 4, the orcs get seriously angry, and they attack the nearest friendly unit, because that was the average. And if you rolled a 5 or 6, you'll get so angry, they will attack anyone that's the closest unit. So you really wanted the best one, and he's getting murdered. Do you realize you've just committed suicide? My God. Oh, that was just brutality. I don't know why you went up there, but Ah well, I'm not gonna argue. You only had one. Oh well, a warpstone's a warpstone. So yeah, orcs were freaking hilarious. The dwarfs. Now here's a question that some of you will be asking in the comments. Why were the dwarves not allowed? Simple. Too tough. I know what you're thinking. Wait, you said that about the orcs. Yeah, the orcs was general toughness. The dwarves, on the other hand, it was an armor issue. Ooh, nice. Dagger of luck. Now, I just want the warpstone. Thank you. Yeah, the problem with the dwarves was the armor. Because you see, in the game Mordheim, if you wore armor, you had a better chance of save. Because you see, for Skaven, their saves were 5 plus. Because they didn't have armor. They just had leather or their fur, and that was it. But as far as the oh hello, there's another ghoul there, and oh, there's two down here. That's all they had, really. They only had that fur. However, the dwarves had heavy plated armor because, you see, the dwarves, you could have slayers and ironbreakers, and that was the biggest problem with the dwarves. You could have like 3 ironbreakers and just absolutely just dominate the field because they all had like 2 plus saves. It's like, right, you cannot physically harm them. I'm serious, you could not physically harm them unless you had a great weapon. And unfortunately for most warbands, great weapons were rare. They were hard to get a hold of. And that was the annoying thing about the dwarves. They were so hard to break. And the worst thing about the dwarves as well is their iron breakers had great weapons. So as soon as that one of them hits you, was like, yep, you're dead. And speaking of trouble, nice, gotcha. You missed. My turn. It looks like I'm making better use of my hits. Ouch. Well, I best get my guys to come in and deal with you. Woohoo, that's hurting. You missed me. Hey, back on topic. And also they had like blunderbusses and crossbows, and they were just annoying. The blunderbusses. I mean, yes, you can get black powder weapons. Most armies could, bar like the undead or them. But when it was in the hands of a dwarf, it was like so bad to deal with. Because the dwarves were like better marksmen than the Skaven or the humans. I mean, the only downside for the dwarves in reality was they costed a lot. I mean, the Iron Breakers I think were like something, I think they were like 100 gold crowns per bloke, and that's not including their weapons, man, or their armor. Sorry, not their weapons. Sorry, yeah, that wasn't including their weapons because you had to pay for them separately. But the Iron Breakers usually came with their armor intact, armor with them. So yeah, you're paying 100 gold crowns for practically a mini tank. And the great weapons that they're allowed to have, which was the Great Hammer, that costed 25 gold. So in reality, you could just have 5 of them for nearly, I think it was like 600 gold. And it was just like, sorry, 4 of them for nearly 500 gold, which was half your warband right there and then, but still a nightmare to deal with. Okay. Nice work, nice work. I doubt you could finish him, but... Oh, failed. Bugger. Please don't go bang. Whew. Stay where I am. Now, I think also dwarves had no shamans as well. That was the one thing they never had. They had no shamans, so they couldn't counter magic. But when you are toughness 2, when you're toughness like 3, but have an armor save of 2 plus, it was like, yeah, you're not getting absolutely killed. Like I said, it required great weapons. Oh dear, you're stunned. Alexandria, would you be so kind? Ooh, staggering blow. And the next one? Well, he's about to die horribly. Ouch. Alright, what did you have? Crap, but I'll take it anyway. So yeah, that was the dwarfs. The elves. Why were the elves not chosen? Well, that was easy. Range. I mean, I'm not kidding when I'm going to say it, guys. The elves were an absolute pain in the arse when it came to their range. I mean, they can go right. We can have bows. Lots of bows. I can go from one end of the board to the other, and I can just shoot you down. No, I'm serious. The elves were such a pain in the ass, because... God damn it, kill him. Bloody hell, when did he learn to do tap dance? Oh, that's... Oops, I forgot about that. Death Sentence does not work yet, because the buggers are already dead.
A new round has started.
But back to what I was saying. No. Come to fight, are we? Swift charge. Ow. Cheeky bugger. What to do with you? But yeah, that was the annoying thing about the elves. Like, they could shoot from ludicrous range. It was like, right, I can't do Jackanory squad against you because I can't get near you. And by the time I did get near you, you had a couple like defenders, sea guard defenders, and you had their magic was on par as well. It's like, yay, we got the best magics and the best. I mean, their armor was crap. Well, no, sorry, scratch it. Their armor was decent. They had, I think, it was a 4+ save, but it still was annoying. It was like the elves were annoying. I mean, they were expensive. They were nearly 100 gold. They were nearly 90 gold crowns per like archer, and they can have up to like, I think it was like they can have up to 8 members. But if you put 4 archers, oh hello. If you put in 4 archers, wizard, and just the rest is like spearmen, defenders, it was like you can't get near the archers. And by the time you got anywhere near any of them, you're either dead or you're practically crippled. So yeah, the elves were a pain in the ass. And last but not least, the demons. Well, let's be honest, demons. What more do you need to know? Unpredictable, downright savage if they get going, and their big guys were just no, and their big guys were no joke. I mean, yes, you have to pick a faction what you were going to be with. I mean, if you take Khorne, you just get a lot of bloodletters and Khorne hounds. That was it. I mean, thankfully they didn't bring in like Khorne demons. I mean, like greater demons. I mean, thank freaking God. Or if they came in the battlefield, he would just hurt. Right, you dealt with. Now, as for you, sir. Nice, nice. I mean, if you picked, if you picked Siege, it was horrors, horrors, and I think the Flamers, the Flame guys. That was mainly their deal. It was Siege horrors. Nurgle was Nurglings and the Nurgle Rotters like the plague guys. Oh, nice. Damn it. That was their deal. And if you pick Slanesh, it was Demonettes. That's all they had, Demonettes. They didn't have anything else. Slanesh just had Demonettes, but those Demonettes were just absolutely terrifying because they had high initiative. Their attack power was utterly ludicrous. I mean, I think they had like 4 attacks per slash, and they had rend. Well, not rend, but like they had minus like 3 to armor, which was just ugh. Because like if one of them hit you, that was it. You were going to be kissing the dirt. I mean, the one good thing about against the Demonettes was, and this was a saving grace. Actually, a saving grace for all the demons. You could only have 5 of them, which was a saving grace if you ask me. Because if you were allowed to have like a proper like gang size, like 10, you wouldn't stand much of a chance. I mean, okay, it didn't have much in the match department. Well, Korn didn't. Horus had their shooting attacks. Slash was combat, and Nurgle was just combat as well. Actually, can I hit them both with this? Oh, I can. Go for it. Spell of Doom! And it failed. Bollocks. Oh well, never mind. I get a good hit. Flip again! You traitor! Have you not learned your lesson last time? Right, none of them can get involved. Oh, he can go behind. Well, grab them all, my boy. Grab them all. Nice. Yeah, that was the thing with the demons. You only allowed like 5, and that was fair because the demons were ludicrous. I mean, they were, barring the horrors and the Slanesh, they were all like, they were toughness 4, and they had like always had an vulnerable save of, depending on which faction. I mean, if you were Nurgle, it was 4 plus. If you were like Slanesh, it was 4 plus. Zinch got a 3 plus, and Korn got a 3 plus. But yeah, knock your teeth out there. Well, you're pretty much buggered. And now the full. Clean up time, milady. And you're out. Grab this. So, yeah, the demons were fun, but they were a bit busted. Like I said, all the experimental races were a little bit busted. But then again, that was the time during the era, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, when GW wasn't afraid to experiment with some rules. You know, they'll put them in a white drawer and here, have a go with them, see how they do and give you feedback. I mean, it's a shame they didn't put them in the game. Because I think with a little tweaking, they could
A
have
new
brought them in.
round has started.
And they failed, they run in. But that's the way it goes, I'm afraid. Some races are not meant for this kind of game. What? No rewards? Bullshit.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day, the Empire will be ours.
Because You know what, guys? I would love to see another Mordheim game like Mordheim 2 with the experimental races. I doubt that'll ever happen unless GW decides, oh, we're going to reignite the Mordheim series, which is still possible because, you know, they're bringing back the old world. It's possible they could reignite the Mordheim series. I mean, they've done it with Necromunda, and that's done well. I mean, that's got a lot of new stuff in, which is pretty cool. I would love to see them reignite the Mordheim series, but I don't see that happening because, you know, they're playing with Age of, you know, Sigmar, so take it as you will. Nice. Nice. Right. First off, pay the warband. Yep, confirmed. Right. I want to check one of the zombies, because I think one of the zombies has got an axe. Oh yeah, it's you. You got the Axe of Carnage. Crit damage. Right, so... what does your brothers have? You've got the Mace of Slaying. What does that do? Plus 4 weapon damage? Yeah, I can't argue with that. That's a good one to have, so you're fine. Sword of Interpre, I believe it's you have. Ah, healage. Right, you're the one who's getting the change. Right, okay, let's get the axe. Where is it? Where is it? A lot of hammers, maces. Nope, that's not it. There it is. 10% armor bypass. That's gonna help a lot. Alright, then back to my leader. What's his weapon again? Oh, dodge, but yeah, he has a good sword. Okay, and that's all them sorted. They're still doing their work, so... right, the two are still training. So before I go any further, I best do a quick little admin work. Now I know people will say, oh, admin, it's boring in this game. Like I keep telling you, you've got to do it. It's not fun, but you've got to do it. Right, where's the whites? There we go. Let's get rid of all this. I mean, I know I'm getting pittance, guys. I'm getting pittance. But look at it this way. It's... not only is it clearing my inventory, but it's also, you know, on the grand scheme of things, it's giving us room to maneuver. Oh, hello. I think I saw a sip. Oh, there it is, fighting claws. Don't need that. Yep, I think it's... right, now to the bows. Yep, I don't need that because I don't use crossbows in this gang. Because I can't use them. And where the hell did the shuriken come from? No guns. One white clothing. Nothing there. Right, the headgears. Actually, I might as well give it all of them. See what I mean, guys? I mean, look at my money. It's gone back up to 5,200. And this is from actually doing a little bit of admin. I really need to get some more oil bombs. I shall keep that. That might come in handy. Right. And there we go. See me, guys? A little admin, and there you go. I'm back up to the 5,000 mark, which means now I'm safe to do another training course, if I need to. So what we got? Rival the Ruins, Vision Dead, and Vision Dead. Well, looks like I'll be rivaling the ruins again, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Where in the next video, we're gonna rumble in the ruins. And I might consider, like, cutting down, because we are going to be at number 98, and we have two more before we actually, do this one, Blood for the Blood God. Which I did promise that episode 100, we are going to do Blood for the Blood God. So if you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the next Mordheim, City of the Damned. I'll catch you later.